My name is Rob Geddes. I am the Head of Services in UK and Ireland for SAP. We have around 150 people in my direct organisation, but of course we can leverage over 20,000 services individuals as part of our delivery team for our customers. The step change from where they were before to where they are was phenomenal. I think the challenge our team have had is most of the interactions has been under the constraints of the global pandemic. So I would say 90% plus of the interactions have been online. What I wanted to do was remove any barriers to effective selling. You know, my experience with the Colin James Method training was extremely effective online video method. So I knew it worked, and I wanted to drive up the maturity in my organization so that they could give them confidence that A, we're investing in them, but also B, that they can deliver an effective value proposition to our customers every time. The three most important parts of the training that I took out of it was number one was structure. You know, really looking at things from your audience's perspective. You know, what do you want them to feel and think and do and commit to? But also, you know, the relevance for them in your message, but also the relevance then for yourself, and then the collective relevance is super important. And then the third part of the structure was around having thought about all that. You know, what is the concept you're trying to deliver? What are the principles behind it? And then some details. So number one was that structure was super important. The second most important thing for me was method. You know, standing up all the time. I know I'm sitting down today, but standing up for energy, using hand gestures, right? The cadence of your voice, the timbre of your voice. There's so many tools and tips within this training that really help to make your presentation super effective. So structure, methods, and then the third and probably the most impactful is nailing the opening. We've all been to comedy gigs where, you know, the comedian comes on stage, it starts well and everyone has a great night. Other times they come on, it starts badly and they get booed off stage. And it's the same with presentations. If you start well, you know, your confidence grows, right? And the third part of the training that I took away was this nailing the opening and the structure that comes behind that. And it ties the other parts together. So you start strong by grabbing the attention of the audience and their interest. You create relevance for them and for yourself and why they need to know this. And only then do you introduce your topic properly. But then you manage the fears and the objections and the doubts of the audience. And only then do you introduce yourself, because you've earned the right to say, I know what I'm talking about. I know the subject area and this is my name. So for me, that's, you know, the structure, the method, and then the nailing the opening are the three best things about the program. You know, when you've been through the training and you see the structure, you actually enjoy and recognize when other people are presenting well, because they're following the same structure and they're making it relevant and they're catching your attention. It's just fun and enjoyable. What is more impactful and more pleasing for me is the impact the training has had on my team and the business. Our team's performance last year was suboptimal. I don't mind sharing that without going into specifics. This year it is much better. You know, the training that we delivered for our sales team was focused on demand generation and sales. Our 4 rolling quarter pipeline, so our outlook that we've built up, has steadily increased since the team took the training. We have internal leaderboards around the region. I don't mind telling you, we were at the bottom. We're now moving up the leaderboard. We're in mid place at the moment, but we're gunning for the top. but also on the selling side. At the H1 just gone past, we've doubled our sales year on year. The evidence is there that it's having an impact on the business as well. It's flip charts, it's stories, it's interactive. There's breakouts, and you work together on helping refine each other's presentations and stories and communication as well. And I was surprised how quickly the sessions went. The execution of the training and the pre-work and the communications around it for me was flawless. So we put about a dozen of our sales team through the training at the beginning of the year. And what was great to see was after the training, we had the sales team present a pitch to the leadership team. It was impressive to see this step change in the confidence and the relevance and the empathy that they then showed for their customer, because it really got them thinking about their customer's perspective. This training is relevant to anyone who wants to communicate effectively. Yes, I can think about sales leaders, business leaders, but what about students, teachers, lecturers? Anyone in a walk of life where communication is super important. It allows you to unlock your potential and get out what's inside you in terms of the messages that you want to convey. We've seen the results in the business as well, and I feel confident that this has had a significant impact to those results because of the maturity and the leveling up of the capability of the team that it's providing.